Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to the Matchday Live series. We are on FIFA 21 as you know. This series will be switching over to FIFA 22 once the game is out. But let's get into this one then. Arsenal at home taking on Norwich City. Now Arsenal are the only team below Norwich City in the Premier League right now. So you'd have to say that Norwich are the favourites for once. So Arsenal not even got a single goal in the league so far. We've played 3 games. Rock bottom of the Premier League, 0 goals and not really much going for us, or is there? We do have a new right back in Tomiyasu, brought in on deadline day I believe it was. So will he be starting? I believe his work permit has got cleared and accepted, so he is clear to start I think. So I think he will be starting that right back position. I have heard a few good things about him, but I've also heard a few worrying things also, that he's not really a right back mainly. So it's going to be interesting to see if he does actually start there or not. But Norwich City goes through there. Less than 20 minutes gone, still 0-0. Who else have we got starting? We've got Ben White starting in defence. We've got Lokonga starting. And remember, Granit Xhaka did get red carded, so he's not going to be available in today's game. We've got Saka starting on the left for us today with Pepe on that right side. Aubameyang is our main striker. We've got Odegaard, I believe, as the cam. Who did we put in alongside Lokonga? I forget already. Who is it? There's Saka, there's Lokonga. I don't even know. Don't even know who we've got there, but there is the first goal of the game, and it is Aubameyang to get Arsenal's first Premier League goal of the season, and it took all the way into 11th of September to get our first goal. Quite incredible from Arsenal. I do feel a lot positive, very positive I should say, for this game I have to say, and really if Arsenal don't get a win today, I don't know. I think a lot of questions are going to be asked about Arteta if Arsenal do fail to win today. If we fail to score, even if we get a 0-0 draw against Norwich, I still think time has got to be up for Arteta. I truly believe that. But of course, if we can put in a good performance, that's the main thing that we've been lacking. Although the results have been disappointing, come on, we've played against the champions of Europe and the champions of the Premier League in the opening 3 games, so you couldn't really expect us to win those games. But it's just been the performances as well. They've been absolutely terrible, especially game 1 against Brentford. That was just a real shocker for Arsenal, really hit the fans as well. But there you go, there's Tomiyasu there as well, celebrating in Arsenal's second goal. So 2-0 here for Arsenal, much better. I do feel that Arsenal will be ahead by half time and then obviously go forward and win the game overall. It's what we need. We would need a clean sheet too, that would be nice to get, especially after conceding so many goals so far this season. We do have a few games coming up now for Arsenal, which you would be expecting us to win. That goes in the Carabao Cup as well against AFC Wimbledon. I think Burnley is our next Premier League game with Spurs at the end of the month. So a big North London derby. Hopefully we can win all the games up until that point and then try and beat our London rivals as well. But still in the first half here, looking good so far. Oh, Thomas Partey, of course, that was the other central midfielder we've got. I believe Lokonga and Partey are going to form quite an outstanding central midfield partnership. But of course I know Arteta will be putting Granit Xhaka in the middle of the park for some reason. I don't really get why Granit Xhaka starts, so it must be in his contract that he starts a high percentage of games when fit and not suspended, because he's just a dreadful player. I just don't understand what people see in him. His passing is always sideways or negatively going backwards. Our attacking flow is just not as on point when he is in midfield, which is a big shame, because we know that he can perform for Switzerland. We saw that in the Euros, of course, so maybe it's just the orders which he's getting from Arteta. I don't really know, but of course he was the same kind of player under Unai Emery as well. So we'll see how he gets on once he is back from his suspension, as Arsenal push forward here. Just over an hour gone, looking for a 4th goal. Here's Tomiyasu, plays that one inside for Odegaard. I did read as well this morning that Odegaard says that Arsenal's plans are to win the Champions League within 2 years. I did tweet out about it because I found it very, very funny. I think somebody needs to tell Martin Odegaard that Arsenal can't even qualify for the Europa League, let alone qualifying from the top 4 places in the league and then going on to win the Champions League. Have you seen the teams in Europe right now, and not even Europe but in English football? Some big names now, especially with the return of Cristiano Ronaldo, and then of course all the players which are in their respective clubs throughout the Premier League. Everybody seems to be strengthening. Arsenal just trying to rebuild at the minute, so any question of winning the Champions League is just laughable. But you never know. Football is football. Stranger things have happened, of course. Nobody would have expected Leicester City to be winning the Premier League a couple of seasons ago, and they did go on and do that. And to be fair to them, they've been run nicely and continue on with their success. So GG to Leicester, and hopefully they can continue on with their building forward to be one of the top teams in English football. Now, as you can see, Arsenal pretty convincing in this one. 3 goals up with a minute or so remaining. If we can just keep a clean sheet here at the end, that will be the perfect result for Arsenal. And then hopefully, of course, it will lift us out of the bottom 3, which is insane to say for a team like Arsenal. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Just a couple of minutes remaining of added time. I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And there will be a lot of FIFA 22 content coming up once the game is out. But I'm going to leave it there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.